Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello, everybody. We're back for another episode of Where Heartbreak Feels Good podcast. I'm your host, Edgar Ortega, and today we have something very different. I don't know what we're calling this show. We'll determine it by the end of this episode. But today we are drafting what we're most excited for the rest of the year in terms of movies. And to help me do that, it's my co-host, Josh T. Woodbury.
Hello, everyone. We're back, and for this one, we're calling it second half draft. It kind of rings off the tip of the tongue for that one. But yeah, I'm excited. First half of the year was really good, but we got really stacked second half of the year of new releases. And if you've watched enough, you know what I'm going for the number one pick.
And joining us today again, as usual, Evan Harris.
Glad to be here. I'm excited to win another draft. It's our second draft. But I'm excited. I wonder what would have been our picks for the first half of the year. The first half of the year was very stacked as well. I'm loving 2023 so far. Hopefully it continues. But yeah, I'm excited for Josh to pick Aquaman and Gran Turismo.
Yep. Craven the Hunter.
Turismo.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah, that one. So I'm excited. This is gonna be a fun one. There's a lot of, last night I was saying there's not a lot of good movies to look forward to, but I found 15. I made my own list of 12 to 15 or so. So yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait.
So right. Edgar, we're doing this one a bit different than the one you guys did for the box office, right? So we're not doing we're doing one for one. We're doing a snake draft. So if you don't know what that is, we're doing the run order goes. So let's say I go first. It'll be Ed or Evan. Then Evan, it's round 2 pick right after that. Then goes in reverse, and so on.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
And we don't really have a criteria for this one. We're just going what movies do we want to watch? What are our most anticipated? What do we think will do the best? Either way.
Exactly.
And it's from the beginning of July to December.
Exactly. Yeah.
Arjun.
What's up, Arjun?
What's up?
So again, movies that we're looking forward to. But I'm pretty sure all my movies are going to be great movies. Hopefully, a lot of these movies aren't going to be duds, unexpected duds at least. There's been some mixed reviews on Indie, and then Flash was Flash.
What are you talking about? It's Tom Cruise's favorite movie of the year.
Yeah, he loved it, didn't he? I'm surprised nobody asked him that on the red carpet. Maybe that was off. Just don't mention it or something to him. But yeah, that was funny. Believe the hype, guys. Believe the hype.
No, all right. So let's start it off. We have a wheel to figure out who's
the magic wheel.
The first pick.
Could have gone with the conch shell, by the way, from SpongeBob. That'd been nice.
All right. So
spin it.
Let's see.
Why is my side a little bit smaller? No, I'm kidding. Oh, sweet.
No.
Oh. Evan. Right. I feel good because I know he's not to pick the one I want.
Yeah. I'm at
Are you doing?
Can I choose whether I go 1, 2, or 3?
Huh?
Can I choose whether I want to go 1, 2, or 3?
I mean, if you want.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll go first. I'm scared. I'm once it gets to the second half of this pick here, I'm scared that you're gonna pick some of the movies that I really want to.
See, we're doing 5 picks and 1 counter pick.
5 picks.
So the counter pick. I don't know if you've decided if it's a bad movie we want to give someone, or if it's someone on the other person's team that we don't like. What are we doing with that?
I think bad pick sounds more fun.
Yeah.
But the movie's gonna suck.
Gran Turismo, baby. Come on, man.
Okay.
Pick it.
Number 1. It's easy. It's my most anticipated movie of the year. Spider-Verse already happened. Reactions came out today. It's Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part Uno. This is gonna be fantastic. I cannot wait. Mission Impossible is my favorite franchise outside of like Star Wars. I love this franchise. I love every single one. Even two. Two has a lot of fun. Even though it's not my favorite, two is a lot of fun. But yeah, Fallout was fantastic. It was my favorite movie of 2018. I love Rogue Nation. I love Ghost Protocol. I love all these movies for different reasons. Ethan Hunt's one of my favorite like action movie protagonists, just protagonists in general. He's a very great character. I like the arc, especially the arc that Christopher McQuarrie has been crafting over these past three movies with Rogue Nation and then Fallout, leading into Dead Reckoning Part 1 and Part 2. It's been a long time coming. This movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago now? But I'm excited it's finally here. I'm ready. Yeah, Mission Impossible, easily my first pick.
Edgar, do you have the list that you're making for this time or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So we'll just somebody make a note.
Your mic is a bit robotic.
Oh, let me check.
Looks like it's just not in all the.
All right, yeah, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. I mean, come on, what more is there to say? But these movies have gotten better and better, and I'm just as excited.
Which is so rare, right? Like these action movies usually it's like hit and miss. Like Fast and Furious recently, it's like some are better than others. Like it doesn't get better and better, in my opinion, for that franchise. But John Wick is also included with Mission Impossible, where each one, in my opinion, gets better and better. So yeah, for this one to have just get better and better, the stakes get better and better. The cast for this franchise is just incredible. And now we have Haley Atwell in this one. We're bringing back Kittredge, which is fantastic. I'm super excited. Yeah, I can be about this movie forever. It's great.
Yeah.
So let's see what the second pick here is going to go to.
Should we spin the wheel again?
Let's spin the wheel. Yeah, this should be our last time, I guess.
Sure. Can you hear me again?
It's still
staticky.
Weird. All right.
Oh, I thought it went to Josh already. I was like, oh, okay. That was it. Ooh,
let's go.
Wow. So Edgar here.
Yeah. Oh,
so Josh gets second pick. Edgar, when he comes back, he's going to get third pick, and then he'll get the fourth pick as well.
Exactly. He'll get the first pick for round 2.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we know what I'm doing with. It's Barbie. It's my most anticipated film of the year. Greta Gerwig is 2 for 2 right now. Little Women's one of my favorite films, and everything we've seen from this movie is just looks like it's gonna be such a blast and such an interesting take on this IP.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just, it looks so good.
I agree. Greta Gerwig's fantastic. There couldn't have been a better director that just fit this mold or fit this movie so well. She's a fantastic director. I loved Little Women. And she's also acted in a couple of things too that I also loved. I wonder if she might have a cameo in her own film.
Maybe, yeah.
Hopefully. But yeah, I'm super excited for Barbie. As much as I'm betting against it for the Barbie or for the Oscars and the box office of it all. I think this movie's gonna be great. I hope so. I hope it's really great. Coming out very soon now, right? I think we're about a month away.
From this and another film that I'm sure we'll talk about.
From Oppenheimer.
But yeah, just everything about this movie looks so well done. The production, it has production design on lock right then for the Oscar. It's doing the real fucking sets, and the costumes look great. Margot Robbie's really on a roll right now for me, and Ryan Gosling. Everyone's talked about his performance, possibly being one of the best supporting performances of the year.
Which is crazy to me. Yeah, that's been a big thing. But Ryan Gosling's getting a lot of buzz, even more so than Margot Robbie. I mean, he's Ryan Gosling. He's always great. But it's surprising that his Ken is getting a lot of buzz. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table here. What are people really vibing for with his character? But yeah, I hope the movie connects with the audiences, right? You guys keep saying this movie's for everybody, but I don't know. I think the messaging of the movie, it could be for everybody, but at least the tone, I don't know how it's gonna coalesce. I'm confident that Greta Gerwig is gonna have that perfect blend of goofy but like emotional, but also like have something timeless and important to say as well. So it's very interesting. That latest trailer gave us a lot of like the vibe and the tone that they're going for, and it's very interesting. So
yeah, and it's like it's not just to be like this campy thing. Like it's like
yeah,
Druid's gonna instill like a lot of like emotion, a lot of social relevance too, and like a lot of themes that are really gonna stretch hard. And yeah, it's just like it's gonna be a fun movie. It's gonna be a really existential movie. It's a movie for everyone, I think.
yeah, and it's under 2 hours too, nice and sweet.
Yeah, nice runtime too. Hopefully, it says Dolby screens. We'll see.
Tom Cruise is like never. But yeah, we shall see. Yeah.
All right.
Is it still spiky or?
No, it's good. We're good now.
Okay, cool. My pick.
Yep.
All right.
You get third and fourth pick, buddy.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
all right,
third
all
pick
right.
and first of round two.
First pick of the round two. Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Dune Part 2.
Damn. I knew this wasn't gonna come back to me. I knew it.
The top 3 in round 1, as we thought.
Yeah, I mean, Dune Part 1 again. It's just such a special movie, not just from like a storytelling perspective, seeing like Paul Atreides' arc of him like being put in this position of him becoming eventually something that he might not want to be, but also like just the sheer scale of that movie is just again such an impressive visual treat to the eyes. And Part 2 just looks even better with going back and forth between that like naturalistic, almost documentary style visuals, and then it goes to like the super vibrant oranges, and then we have black and whites. Everything that Denis Villeneuve is doing with that movie is just freaking insane.
It's like he's
I can't
going
wait.
even more off with this one, like, visually, and it's
Yeah.
so good. Like Dune Part 1, also one of my favorite films of the decade so far, and Part 2 it is like everything they've said, everything we've seen with the trailer, like they're amping up to another level of this. And Florence Pugh, Austin Butler, like can't fucking wait.
Yeah, it's crazy how this might have the same effect that Across the Spider-Verse had, where I think Into the Spider-Verse is amazing, like, close to perfection, but then Across the Spider-Verse just like ups that in just terms of like technical level and story. I think Dune Part 2 is going to be just like that, because I forgot about all that color and like different world and that vibe that he's going for. He seems to be way more experimental with this movie, even though it's going to be more experimental, more action driven. So it's going to be more like bombastic and crazy. And I told myself I was going to read the book before this movie came out. I think I'm running out of time. I might not have time to read the book, but I'm excited to see what's in store. I don't know what's the conclusion of Paul's arc in this first novel here, but I'm excited to see it come to fruition. But yeah, Florence Pugh is going to be amazing. Austin Butler, off of just close to winning his first Oscar, becoming the main villain in this one. It's going to be fun. Stellan Skarsgård's back. Josh Brolin's back. Yeah, it's going to be great. Rebecca Ferguson. I can't wait to see what she does in this movie.
Yeah. I highly doubt this is going to happen because this movie has a pretty tough fight with other movies in November. I think November is when it's coming out.
November 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, but I really hope this has, like you said, almost like an Across the Spider-Verse feeling, not just because of the quality of the movie, but also like Into the Spider-Verse was successful, but it wasn't a juggernaut. And Across the Spider-Verse is now like a juggernaut, like a box office hit. And even though, like, again, Dune Part 1 was released during the time where HBO was doing the same day release with both the app and movie theaters, this has a little bit of an advantage, being only in theaters. So I'm really hoping it does at least slightly better than Part 1, but it does have a tough road to get
Captain
there.
Marvel's a week after this one, right? November 10th.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's only day in 1 week, and
then Hunger Games prequel.
Oh fuck! But I'm confident this will do 500 to 600 at minimum. That's my hope, at least 500, 600. It's a little bit more than Part 1. It's astonishing how this movie made $400 million on day and date release, opening only to like 40 million, like 40, 44 million. and then it legged it out because it had a good run domestically, and then internationally it appealed to a lot of audiences. And I think just like the Spider-Verse trend, where a lot of people caught it on streaming, they caught it on TV, it's been growing in terms of popularity, word of mouth, exactly. So I think 600, 700 is definitely on the table for this one, regardless of, a lot of the competition coming in November. I think it'll have a good run.
Also, like, I don't want to get super technical here, but like this year has been a very interesting and odd year for movies, because a lot of the movies earlier, like in between January to April-ish, the tracking, tracking has never been like super accurate. But but like a lot of the movies, a lot of sequels even have like surpassed like early trackings, and a lot of like movies that a lot of people thought were gonna be really big hits, like Ant-Man and the Wasp, The Flash. I don't know how they got the idea that the movie was gonna hit 115, 140.
That was a box office pro prediction. It was a prediction 6 weeks out. It wasn't based off of tracking per se. It wasn't based off of ticket sales yet. Once the ticket sales came in, people were like, okay, maybe 80, maybe 85, 90. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It's been very interesting. People have been, I think a lot of the ones that are, overperforming the projections are the good ones, and the ones underperforming are the bad ones. Really, like, Flash, like, didn't do so well and didn't hit the tracking projection because it's just not a overly loved movie. It's a bit divisive. But the ones over exceeding in that are Across the Spider-Verse, John Wick, Creed, the movies that are just like close to universally beloved. So hopefully that happens with Mission. Like, Box Office Pro was saying that Mission is looking at a 65 to 83 day, which is kind of interesting because it has a whole week to itself basically. So yeah, I'm very curious to see.
There's something else opening that day, right? Just that.
Just that, yeah. But yeah, Edgar. So
before we get to that,
okay, sure.
I put up on our Twitter a thread.
I saw that
for the summer one, where you could vote on our first round picks, and we'll do it as the rounds go on.
What a democracy, Josh! I love that. Thank you. It's like we live in America or something.
So yeah, Dune Part 2 winning.
Wow.
Not sure why.
Oh, yeah, I didn't vote for mine.
Only 3 votes.
Let me change that.
Yeah, go vote if you're watching this.
Yeah, everybody
go
go
for
vote.
a day. These tweets will be
I'll
up for a day. So if you're watching this later, you should vote as well.
Oh, I did retweet it already. Yeah.
All right, Edgar, you got the first pick of round 2.
All right.
Better not pick another one of mine, motherfucker.
All right. What should I go with? What else is coming?
I think I'm pretty good here.
You know what? I know what I think I know what I'm gonna go with. Just because, even though I didn't necessarily love his last movie, I'm just really love his style. I'm gonna go with a killer, David Fincher.
Okay.
Dang, that was my pick.
And I actually did love Mage. I'm a Mage supporter. That movie's great.
Yeah. But yeah, like the killer, it just sounds like great. Just like people had already seen it or seen like a version of
the test screenings probably.
Yeah, and like the way that people describe it, like art house mixed with like big budget action, just sounds like freaking incredible to me. Especially coming from Fincher, who he hasn't necessarily done a lot of action. It's mostly like dramas. I mean, he has done a little bit of action with obviously Fight Club. I think there's a little bit of action in what's it called? The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, sort of.
Detective like.
But this is like his first like what seems like his first straight like action movie, and that just sounds like a cool ass idea. It might be like, what's the budget for this movie? I was gonna say this might be his biggest budget since maybe.
Knowing Fincher is probably higher.
Mage was probably a big budget too, with all the Hollywood shit and production design.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 80 to 100. Yeah, just to be safe, because usually like it seems kind of small, but then he loves his like seamless CGI. So
CGI, that man is crazy. But anyway, again, Michael Fassbender in a good movie, maybe again, give it to me.
Yeah, he's having a good fall. Next Goal Wins is coming out with Taika Waititi, and then he has a Killer coming out. So he's coming out with 2 auteur directors. But yeah, you stole my. This was good. I thought this would slide through the cracks. Josh, were you gonna pick this one or not?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I would have got it. But yeah, The Killer is one of my most anticipated as well. I love David Fincher. He's like my favorite director of all time. I love Seven. Seven, my favorite movie of all time. This one seems to be going into that same realm of Seven, where it's like the, a darker noir type of film with a lot of not action, but just like a lot of killing and just that dark underworld of society. With also like as people have been saying, a certain message as well. So it's not just going to be an action movie as well. It's going to be a little bit of art house, which we can always expect from Fincher. He's always has that like keen sense of direction and keen sense of messaging in his movies. I love Social Network. I love all his movies. So this is definitely high on my list. I'll be shocked if this isn't in my top 10 of the year. Because I've been looking forward to another David Fincher project since, Mindhunter got canceled. And I've been itching for like a detective. And this isn't a detective movie, but just like, those kinds of movies, mystery thriller from David Fincher.
Yeah.
And it has Michael Fassbender and Tilda Swinton, right?
Oh, I forgot. Is Tilda in this as well?
Yeah, Tilda Swinton's, I think, the second
awesome
lead or main supporting.
Sweet. Yeah, haven't seen her in a hot minute. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. Killer, definitely going to be a good one. That's coming out, I think, October or something like that. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, Edgar's going to win this draft. This is Dune.
I don't know.
Two good ones. Josh, what do you got?
Right.
Wait. Let me try and guess. And then,
Guess. I mean, you should be able to guess this one.
I think I know what he's picking. Let me just make sure. Let me hear what you have to say first.
All right, my pick for round 2 is the highly anticipated first film in 10 years. How Do You Live from Hayao fucking Miyazaki.
No. That's not what I expected you to pick. But
what did you think?
I'm not gonna say it in case you might pick it.
Okay, fair.
Is that still this year?
Yeah, it has a release in Japan next month.
It's coming out in Japan.
No marketing at all, which is very interesting.
Very
interesting. Then I'm sure it'll do a fall festival dates in the States and stuff.
Maybe not. Yeah.
But yeah, Wind Rises, his last movie, is my favorite Miyazaki film. So he's done no wrong. I think he's all hits, no misses, which is rare to say when you've done over 10 films.
Big time.
And he's the Joe of animation. He's one of my favorite directors of all time, and his films are so imaginative and so beautiful and so like melancholic too. And I think he's just done a brilliant once again with this.
I agree. I'm super excited. We know close to nothing about this movie except for that poster with the eagle. It looks like an eagle or whatever, some kind of bird.
Eagle man.
Eagle man. I'm not sure what this movie's going to be about, but it's by Miyazaki, so it's going to be special. We just know that for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think he said this is his like dream project too. Like it's his favorite book of all time. He's adapting it. And,
I didn't know it was a book. Okay, so it's not.
Yeah, it was a book.
Okay.
And it's just so fascinating that they're not doing any marketing before it's released in Japan. Yeah. That is rare that we see that.
Exciting.
And I really hope it comes out. It makes like a US date for this fall.
Me too. It's going to be big.
Everyone's saying like, I know Across the Spider-Verse is huge and deservedly so probably will win, but like, don't count out Miyazaki for the best animated. Don't count it out. You would never count it out.
I'm counting it out. But
we'll see.
I'm looking forward to it. You're right. It's not going to be a blowout if Miyazaki comes out this year. Then it's definitely not going to be a blowout. Because people love Miyazaki, and all his movies have been fantastic. I don't love every Ghibli movie, but I love every Miyazaki movie.
Yeah.
Within the Ghibli banner. And yeah, not much else to say, but I'm fully confident in his direction. This has been a great year for animation, so I'm sure this will definitely follow that trend. And yeah, I'm super looking forward to this one. I didn't even put this on my list because I figured one of you guys would take it before it came back to me.
So, good pick. Edgar hasn't seen a single Miyazaki movie, so
which is crazy to me. It's on Max. It's go to Max.
Fucking wild, man.
Maybe one day.
I'm gonna change that soon. I'm gonna make
Once
sure.
I think 2 summers ago,
I'm
my brother and
forcing
I
to watch it.
just rewatched all the Miyazaki movies and Ghibli movies in general. Wind Rises is Josh's favorite Miyazaki. It's definitely up there for me, top 3 at least. I think Spirited Away might still be my favorite Miyazaki, but Whisper of the Heart is my favorite Ghibli movie because I don't think he directed that one. Either way, though, it's back to me.
What's your second pick?
Oh boy. Man, this is hard. I have some good options here. I have some very good options here. I'm trying to think which ones you guys won't steal. I think I can wait on this one, but I know Josh is going to pick this one. Did I take it from Josh?
Which one?
I'm gonna have no. This is hard.
I mean, you have 2 picks here, so
You're right. I do have 2 picks here. So you know what? Yeah, I'll go with Bottoms. I gotta go with Bottoms.
oh, I wasn't gonna.
You weren't gonna pick that one? Okay, sweet. Okay, great.
It was in my maybes for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is Bottoms.
yeah.
I'm going Bottoms. I could have waited then. Okay, cool. Bottoms for me. I'm super looking forward to this one. This might be like the comedy of the year for me. I love all the actresses involved in this one. We got Ruby Cruz. We got Ao from The Bear. Who's the main lead again? Starts with the R.
Rachel Sennett.
Rachel Sennett. I still haven't seen her last movie. The one that you guys keep telling me to watch. Have not seen that one yet.
You haven't seen Shiva Baby?
Shiva Baby. No, I have not seen that one yet.
Uh-huh.
Is it still on
That's
Max?
so good. Yeah, I think so.
I'll probably watch that later this week at least. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Bottoms. The trailer really sold me on this movie. It looks hilarious. Looks like a great teen comedy, Fight Club for gay people. It's just fantastic. I cannot wait to see this. Yeah.
Nice. Edgar, what was your first round or your second pick? I forgot.
I was the killer.
Killer, right? Okay. That's a good list so far.
Yeah, I told you. Killer's gonna be mine. But yeah, Bottoms, I'm just floored by it. Like the trailer looks great, comedy looks great. It looks like everything I've been hearing about the movie that is excellent as well. So yeah, really sold on this movie. Definitely one I'm probably gonna catch more than once in the theater. Yeah. And of course, a big Ruby Cruz fan. I love Willow. She was fantastic in that, so I can't wait to see her comedy chops in Bottoms. Now, anything else before I move on?
About Bottoms?
Yeah.
I mean, it was
what-
like a blast. I love Shiva Baby, and Rachel Sennett's great. Io Debris is great from The Bear, and it just looked like a blast, like a raunchy teen comedy that we don't see much of these days.
Exactly. Okay. Do I let you guys just take this one? It's not my most anticipated movie of the year, but I know it's going to be excellent. Or do I go something I'm more looking forward to? You know, I'll let one of you guys take it because I know it's probably not going to come back to me anyways. I'll let you guys take it. But this next one, I'm going with... Poor Things. You're going
Fuck. That was going to be my next one. Bitch.
I had to. I was like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't going to come back to me. I figured one Josh or Andrew were taking this one.
This movie was so fucking good.
It looks excellent. You mentioned production design with Barbie. I think if Yorgos hits the nail or the whatever.
Definitely has cinematography, I think.
Cinematography. Yeah, this is going to be a big year for technical categories because between Dune, Poor Things, and Barbie is going to be fantastic. But yeah, Poor Things, I'm a huge, not the biggest Yorgos Lanthimos fan because I notoriously hate Killing of a Sacred Deer. That movie left me very uncomfortable. But I love The Favorite, and I'm yet to see
I've only seen The Favorite, so I need to catch up on his previous filmography.
I think I just need to see The Lobster, unless I'm missing something else. The Lobster, Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Favorite, might be something else before Lobster. But yeah, Poor Things, the trailer, you know, I had to say Poor Things because it stars my favorite actress of all time, which is Emma Stone. She looks to be fantastic yet again in this movie. Very weird. kooky performance, but seems also very demented and just very interesting and layered. I can already tell from like the 45-second teaser trailer that we got. So Emma looks fantastic. We got Mark Ruffalo in here. We got Greek Goblin himself, William Dafoe, in here. Again, Yorgos seems to be going for a little bit even more so of a weird gothic world, more so than The Favorite. So it has a little bit of the style of The Favorite, but it seems to be even more gothic and creepy and just messed up. And it's right up my alley. Not exactly Ari Aster vibes, but it's just that perfect Yorgos Lanthimos comedic, horror-esque, genre-esque vibe to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Poor Things. It's going to be excellent. September release date, which is weird for it. Might not get a lot of Oscar buzz, maybe just because it's so weird. But
that's what I'm thinking. Like everyone's predicting it, but it's what's so fucking weird and so much like high sci-fi, where I don't think the Academy will go for it. But despite that,
the castles, come on.
The visuals of the two trailers alone, are it's gonna be the best looking movie of the year, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
I can't wait.
And we got Emma Stone, we got Willem Dafoe, Mark Ruffalo. The performances look wacky as fuck, and I'm just so excited.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's this? Edgar, or is it me?
It's you.
You. Right. Okay, give me a second, because I didn't think you would go for Poor Things.
It was up there. I was gonna go with another one, but then I'm like, you guys probably take it. So
I'm surprised no one has picked the other July movie.
Do we go? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, we haven't gone to the.
But I don't know if I want to pick that one.
Me neither. It's not one of my most.
Give me a few seconds right here.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
Edgar, if you wanna, let me bring up the list we've created so far.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your
second pick was Poor Things, right, Evan? Or was
that was my
second? Or?
My second pick was Bottoms. My third pick was.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me change this real quick. Then.
Bottoms and Poor Things, because we're now into the third round here. Yep, exactly. So yeah, this is going to be stacked. I'm excited.
Right, what do I want to go with?
Well, Josh is.
This is round 3.
Yeah, we're at round 3 now.
Huh.
I have a pretty good 4 and 5 in my head right now, but we shall see if I.
Do I go with
get it?
The one I'm excited for, the one I know Evan might go for.
You don't know what I'm going to go for. It's out of left field.
Really?
You're not going to get my 4.
All right, I'll go for it. Round 3, Challengers by Luca Guadagnino.
I hate you.
Yeah, I knew it.
Me and Josh have very similar.
You got it.
Movie.
We're both probably the biggest Bones and All fans in our group.
Aloha Star, Emma Stone. What'd you say, Josh?
Bones and All is a masterpiece. Not a masterpiece, but it's fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
I love Suspiria 2018. And Luca doing a fucking sports comedy, romance comedy, with these 3 stars, Zendaya, Mike Feist, Joshua Connor. Come on, sign me the fuck up. This movie looks incredible. Or doesn't look, we haven't seen anything from it, but it sounds incredible.
It's funny, if you check out Zendaya's Twitter, somebody tweeted at her, hopefully we get the Challengers trailer soon, and then she left her a smiley emoji. So
I think there's it's been approved for whatever the rating thing is.
Sweet. So probably later this week, next week, we should be seeing the Challengers trailer. But yeah, Josh, you said everything I wanted to say as well. I'm a huge Luca fan. I love Call Me by Your Name. My brother has not seen Call Me by Your Name yet, so he's watching that later this week. So I'm excited for him to see it for his first time.
I really want to see his other one of his other movies, A Bigger Splash. That's one I need to see.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, that was just before Call Me by Your Name, but I loved all those movies.
But yeah, I'm never gonna check out 2018.
You would hate Suspiria.
I would hate it. But I love Luca.
But that just shows how versatile of a director he is.
For sure,
he's doing a gory, weird psychological horror movie, a teen coming of age romance film, a love story coming of age, murder film. I don't know.
But I can't get out of my head that Bones and all, dude. I was listening
ending,
just yesterday
man.
night, reading Star Wars, and I was listening to the Bones and all score.
That score is beautiful.
That ending 2 tracks, oh my god, just kill me now. It's fantastic. So I love Bones and all. It was my number 2 of last year. So Challengers was definitely one that I was hoping to pick. I knew Josh. I should have figured Josh was going to take this one because Zendaya, Josh O'Connor, and just like Mike Feist. Like, come on,
Mike Feist gave one of my best performances of the decade so far in West Side Story.
Yeah,
She was so good in that movie, and I'm so excited to see the star that is about to become.
For sure. So yeah, Challengers is a great pick. I can't wait to see more of like what the tone they're going for, what the vibe is in the movie that they're going for, what it looks like. But Nolan Luca is going to have good direction, good visuals, good everything. So I think it's going to be a big sneak hit for the remainder of 2023. Yeah. Okay, and now Edgar.
Wait, Challengers, Reznor and Ross are doing the store again.
Oh yeah! Wow, fuck.
Let's fucking go.
This can be peak. Yeah.
And I think that's my favorite Reznor and Ross store is Bones and All.
Yeah.
What I would say like Soul, Fincher's movies.
Yeah. Oh, true. Didn't they do Social Network as well?
Yeah, Social Network, Dondrail, Mank.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Tattoo.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta go check out their earlier work then. But yeah, good. So Edgar, you're getting the next pick here.
This is hard because I have a few that I think nobody's gonna pick, but I don't know in what order I want to pick them. But
does Edgar get 2 picks here, Josh? Right?
He does.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Let me go over here.
If you take mine,
I'm gonna go with.
No, you're right.
Wonka.
Whoa!
Oh, fuck! I thought no one would go for it.
Wow! I did not see this coming. Holy shit!
I didn't know anyone would go for that one.
Paul King, baby. Paddington.
Have you even seen Paddington?
I've seen Paddington. The fuck?
I haven't seen Paddington. Yeah.
Yeah, this movie is gonna be fucking magic.
Yeah,
it's
1 and 2.
Yeah.
And the writer.
That's why I'm so excited for it. That's why
I did not know that. That's cool.
It has buzz.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie is just the idea of making at first when you heard the idea of they're gonna make another Wonka movie, and now you're like whatever. But then they announced that Timothy is gonna be Wonka. You're like, okay, that's interesting. And then they announced the director and the writers, and you're like, okay, you got my attention. And then it's supposed to be a musical. I'm all in.
This would be a fucking banner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very curious. Has Timothy? He hasn't done a lot of like musical roles. Unless I'm forgetting something. Yeah, this is the first one. So yeah, I'm kind of see. I mean, he excels at every single thing he does. He's done a lot of genres himself. So musical is just the next stage in his career. So yeah, this is like the one. I remember when this got announced. I was like, "We're doing a Wonka prequel, really?" But then like you guys mentioned the director, then you get Timothy on here. You're like, okay. Some of the earlier videos, the set videos, I'm like, okay, I see the style that they're going for here. It looks really cool. So I'm very curious to see how this gels with the general audience come December. I think it's going to be a big hit. Hopefully,
also,
musicals.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything big in December playing?
Aquaman, right?
Am I missing?
Aquaman.
I mean, I don't think anybody is going to care about Aquaman by that point.
Yeah.
No,
my dad.
I don't think.
I mentioned how the Flash was not great. My dad.
You got another big musical. I don't want to say it.
I know what you mean. Yeah. So this can be a musical theater heaven for cinephiles in December for sure. But
yeah, also a family movie. So
what?
Yeah.
No, I mean I'm saying about Wonka. Like if it's like a family movie, it's a musical and it's playing.
There's also another big family movie supposedly coming in December.
Really?
We'll see.
This man instigating.
Bumblebee 2?
Ew.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
All right, if you want to add mine also.
That's not coming out this year, Josh, if I know.
But anyway, I have another pick, right?
Did they announce that they're...
I don't think it is, I mean.
We haven't seen anything from it, so...
You haven't seen anything from it.
I have another pick, right?
Motherfucker, what are you going to get?
You gotta put mine on there, though.
Yeah, get Josh's third pick there.
What was
He
it?
picked
Challengers.
Challengers.
Okay.
A lot of the movies we're picking have not shown anything. We've seen anything from them, which is very exciting.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to mine.
Don't pick it. Don't pick it. I don't think you will. I think I'm safe for now, but I'm very
I have no idea
curious.
what I'm gonna do for rats.
Oh wait, what am I doing? What did I do? Did it not click? Oh, there we go. Killers
Yep,
of
there
the
it
Ah,
Flower
there it
Moon.
is.
Yep, there it is. There it
There's
is.
the one. I wasn't a pick
King
it,
of
but-
cinema, baby. Marty. He's cooking.
Man, Edgar has a
He's
good
cooking.
list.
Yeah, Edgar's killing it. It's a fantastic list. Yeah.
He cooked. Man, I'm so fucking jealous of all the people that got to watch this movie already at
can,
Cannes, because
yeah.
that's like 5 months in advance, more or
Mhm.
so. But yeah, this movie just sounds incredible. Just the story alone, like this whole investigation from the FBI and about like all these tribes that were like murdered, all of these murders, and just like I know it's kind of a joke that people think that Scorsese only does like moth movies, but like man,
Me, I said that. I know.
Yeah,
I regret saying that. Is after looking at
Oh, that was Josh.
Yeah.
but it's not only you, it's just like this, like although it's kind of a meme, like this is this like running joke on the internet that he only does like moth movies or whatever. But anyway,
He's known for it, fair enough. But yeah.
yeah, but like the man just like jumps around between genres. It's gonna be 3 hours. I just can't wait for this movie. It's gonna be great. I already know it.
I am so jazzed for this movie. This movie is just speaking to me in terms of all the reactions. Leonardo DiCaprio's probable best performance ever. I'm hearing another best performance from what's the other one? Not Robert.
Here,
De Niro. Yeah, Robert De Niro. I'm like Al Pacino. No, Robert De Niro. Also getting a lot of awards buzz. Marty's getting awards buzz for his direction. I'm just excited for this whole cast. And then what's her name? Lily Gladstone getting a lot of buzz for her
Gladstone.
supporting actress.
Yeah, I think she's the front runner right now.
Yeah, so that's very exciting as well. Hopefully she can go all the way because I'm excited to see that as well.
she would be
yeah,
in leading.
what?
She would be in leading, right? Leading.
No, she'll be supporting. I think
Supporting.
they're running
Supporting?
supporting.
Okay.
But yeah, and then just a vibe. I'm always down for like a brutal historical kind of like, it's not even epic, but just like a historical crime thriller. Going on towards 3 hours. Yeah, Edgar has a good list there with The Killer, also a crime thriller, Killers of the Flower Moon, another crime thriller. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how this plays, how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's going to be excellent because Marty don't miss. He hardly ever misses. And yeah, just his past, his 2010s in general have been stellar. With I loved Silence. I loved
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. Thank you, Wolf of Wall
Irishman.
Street. I didn't love Irishman. I make fun of it. I fell asleep a couple times. It's a solid movie. I liked it more than like Mank, for example.
I think Josh would absolutely adore Hugo if he gave it a shot.
I know. I'm before this comes out, I'm gonna take a dive into his movie.
Well, I need to see Hugo. Yeah, that's one of the ones
I'm interested in After Hours, New York, like his other non-crime boss movies, The Aviator.
I've seen a lot of his early stuff. Like one summer, I just watched like a Taxi Driver, stuff like that. I'm blanking. What's the black and white boxing movie called again?
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull. I love that one. So I need to catch up on a couple ones as well. But yeah, I love Marty McFly over here. Good stuff. So that's great.
This is how good our round 3 is. I voted for Evan's pick because Poor Things is it's my number 3. Honestly, that movie would be so good. Now what do I do? I have no idea what I should do for this one.
While you keep on thinking, I can talk more about Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm excited to see how he does with the whole Native American aspect. That's been, some people have been saying he could have gone even harder in terms of the Native American perspectives. Some people are saying they loved it in terms of like what he did with the Native Americans. And he was saying during press that he got into like during the script phase, he was getting a lot of consultation from Native American tribes during all this. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm not even familiar with the background with this particular story. I kind of want to go in a little bit blind. I know that the general history of Native Americans in our awful country, but I don't know this particular story. So I'm excited to see how Marty does with it all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to
Yeah, I
this
think
movie a lot.
I might be incorrect with this, but when I was looking through some information about the movie, I think that this is one of the first cases that helped like the formation of the FBI as a whole, but I could be
Right.
wrong.
I remember reading one of my reviews that I watched mentioned that as well. So yeah, that's another aspect that's very interesting. Speaking of FBI, like Jesse Plemons is in this movie, and he's always great. So
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Plemons playing the FBI agent, Leonardo DiCaprio playing that conflicted
Brendan Fraser.
husband, Brendan Fraser. I forgot. You're right. He's in this as well. So I
That
heard there's
last
some
shot in
good
the
courtroom scenes as well. That's gonna be fun.
yeah, that last shot in the trailer when they're talking about the wolves and it's that like that entire room of with the people. It's so great.
Perfection. Yeah, yeah. The trailer alone, just like the slow mo with everything like that, like he's infusing a lot of interesting style. It's not just gonna be your run of the mill crime thriller. It never really is for Scorsese, but I'm definitely confident this is gonna be a banger.
Do we? I don't think we know yet how long this is gonna run in theaters. Do we?
No,
They
but
said they want like a big release for it.
I think in
Probably
his
like a month or
contract,
two.
I'm assuming
Month or
3
two.
weeks, 3 to 6 weeks. That'd be nice. I think it's coming out in November. I think, or is it mid-November?
Yeah, October, right?
I think
Is it
October,
October?
late October.
Yeah.
I think late
Okay.
October.
Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. October 20th, where it expands. So it's in theaters October 6th. It'll expand on the 20th, and it'll probably run till early November. So yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, this fall is gonna be great. But I know there's a couple of movies that I'm also looking forward to that hopefully Josh does not pick here. Let me delete some of these.
I'm really contemplating this one because I have a few I could go for. I might go for a bit of a wild card.
Do what you gotta do.
I love how like we've all picked like maybe just one blockbuster and then the rest are just indie.
That's us. That's
That's
us.
us. That's how we do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Drive Away Dolls. Have you guys heard of this movie?
Not at all.
Nope.
This
What
is
this?
Ethan Cohen's first standalone, aside from Joel Cohen, his first movie.
Oh, I just
I
found
think
it
it's
here.
a road trip comedy starring Margaret Qualley, Geraldine Viswanathan, and Beanie Feldstein.
And Pedro Pascal, apparently.
Pedro Pascal, Coleman Domingo, Matt Damon, Bill Camp. And it's Ethan Cohen directing.
Sweet. I like this.
It sounds
a lot.
interesting. Yeah, it's like a road trip comedy film. I don't know. It's a bit of a wild card, but it sounds interesting. I like the Coen Brothers movies a lot,
Me too.
and we
What
just
was-
saw Joel Cohen go away from like the Brothers title, do Tragedy Macbeth, and he crushed it with that.
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, was that Ethan or Joel who did that one?
That was
But,
Joel. We have Ethan doing this one, which is like totally
this is
different.
first feature?
vibe. First standalone, I think. Yeah.
First standalone. Okay, awesome. Wow, I like that pick. Great pick. It looks like a fun movie. I'm just reading the synopsis right now, or at least what they got here for it. Yeah.
I think it could be really fun. A fun, probably R-rated teen comedy.
Yeah.
Some good
Looks
cameo
good.
performances. Not really. I don't really know much to say because like I don't know much about it. But it
Yeah, me
sounds
neither,
really
but yeah,
good,
it just-
the cast is really good, and the
You do
director's really good.
Cohen with the cast. Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah.
very fun movie. Definitely one that I'll have to do some more research on as well. But I knew you guys weren't going to pick this next pick, which is I'm super excited to see this one. This has been a fantastic year for animation. I said that up top, so I got to go
Ooh,
with
I know
Teenage
what you're
Mutant Ninja
going with.
Turtles.
Oh no!
Um,
man.
I don't know what the next one. I don't know what the. Yeah, I'm not going for the Disney movie. I'm going for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I forget Monsters Unleashed. I don't know. What's
Out
this?
of the shadows.
Mutant
Something like that? I
Mayhem.
don't know.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
Mutant Mayhem. There we go.
Yeah.
I think it's Monsters Unleashed is Scooby Doo. But TMNT, Mutant Mayhem, that second trailer really blew me away. I'm like, okay, this animation style I'm already big fans of. I love when, recently, ever since Spider-Verse, we're getting a lot of interesting animation.
Oh,
What?
Not to interrupt you, but I guess
Yeah,
the
sure.
Drive Away Dolls trailer is in front of Asteroid City.
Oh, so it's coming
Oh,
out this weekend.
So we'll see it soon.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry
You'll
for
probably,
interrupting.
no, you're good. You'll probably
There's
see
an
it soon.
update there.
I'm not interested in seeing
I'm
Asteroid City.
seeing it this Thursday, baby.
Nice. Tell me how it is. But yeah, TMNT, that second trailer really sold me. I love the animation. Ever since Spider-Verse, we've gotten Spider-Verse, the bad guys, Puss in Boots, a lot of creative, interesting animation. Seth Rogen and his crew seem to be knowing exactly what kind of animation style fits best for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as the tone. The tone seems very up my alley. Much more of a coming of age kind of style, which is what I like about
yeah.
the TMNT kind of TV shows and even like the 90s movies. People have already seen this movie. There's big buzz about it, saying it's like as good as the early 90s movies if you were a fan of those. Some of the classic TV shows as well. The action looks fantastic. The voice cast looks amazing. A lot of the clips, a lot of the lines from the second trailer are hilarious. They got Ice Cube spitting some iced tea lines. Like it's hilarious. So yeah, I'm digging the voice cast. I'm digging the animation. I'm digging the action. And the story hopefully is just as heartfelt and as relatable as the trailers seem to be indicating. So yeah, I'm very excited for TMNT.
I watched I think it's the second trailer earlier today in front of the Blackening, and
Oh, sweet.
it just looks gorgeous. I don't think I really paid attention to the teaser, but like now that I actually like paid attention to like the second trailer, like it just looks freaking phenomenal. It looks like a comic.
Yeah.
It looks like Into the Spider-Verse, but like different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
really,
more
but
more paintbrushy maybe. I can't tell. Yeah.
something like that. It almost kind of reminds me, like, you know how like they say that the Batman animated series was like drawn like on black paper. It kind of looks
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, good point.
It does look really cool. It's like probably one of these other animated films taking from the similar like Spider-Verse style or like way of doing animation, where it's pretty fresh.
Yeah, and
Looks
it's
good.
primed to be a hit. It's coming out in August as little competition. It's going to have that whole family circuit coming to go see this one as well. And I don't think it costs that much as well, which has been a big issue for a lot of these with certain animated movies this year. So yeah, it just looks very creative, very ingenious, and again, Seth Rogen's like the best to get behind this one. So very excited for that one. And now my fifth pick. Oh boy.
Should we do 5 or 6? This is fun.
This is fun. Can
I
I
mean, we're
get
gonna do the
6?
counter pick.
Yeah, but should we do
mine
6?
is oh, now you can start finding some other movies here, Josh.
I think we're having fun here.
I'm down for 6.
Ed, are you down?
I got nowhere to be.
I mean, we could just take it up, put it as like the 5, then a wild card, quote unquote, and then the counter pick if you want. So 6.
Sure,
and
Yeah,
the-
yes, that works. Yeah. Crap. Let me look at my list here. Nope. I definitely know you guys aren't going to pick this one, but I'm excited for it. But I think I'm excited for Oppenheimer more. So I got to go.
Yeah,
with it.
you're going with it.
I got to go with it. I have to at this point.
I'm surprised that
I'm surprised
put
it
to
dropped
round
this
5.
low.
Yeah.
I know, this is crazy. Christopher Nolan's going to punch us in the face. I'm sorry, Nolan.
I'm just not I'm sure it's be really good. I'm just not anticipating it.
I'm not super excited for it. That's why it's dropped all the way here. But
No.
looking at the rest of my list, I'm like, there's
It's
movies
such
that
a
I'm
basic pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, right? Like looking at the rest of my list, I'm like, okay, there are those movies I'm excited for as well, but Oppenheimer, I'm a little bit more excited for.
It's not
compared to the
like
rest of my list.
it's not something we're really excited for. It doesn't have the unknown as like the Wonka or Challengers or Drive Away Dolls or some other ones.
Exactly right. It doesn't have. We know so much about this movie. We've seen trailers for the past year.
Mhm.
We know a lot going in, but it's Christopher Nolan. It's a guaranteed hit, right? Like this is going to be close to a guaranteed hit. I didn't love Dunkirk, but I respect those that did. But I think this one's going to be very, very, very cool. Just like
Why you didn't like Tenet?
I like Tenet. It's fun. It's a vibe. Will I watch it again? Probably not. It's one of those movies for me. But
Just
he
guys
hasn't
being
been.
dudes.
Yeah, just dudes being dudes. But everything I'm seeing from Oppenheimer, I'm super excited to see what Nolan does with this material. It seems like a very riveting drama. The effects look spectacular, and there are a lot of like knowns that we know for this movie, but just being in that theater, witnessing what he's going to do with the sound and the visuals for the atomic bomb, like those are still unknown to us. Just that experience alone. So I think it's going to be a very big, very great experience to watch this in the theater on the highest screen possible, Dolby IMAX, whatever. And I'm blanking on lead actor's name here.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. Adrian Brody was coming to mind, and I have no idea why. But yeah, Cillian Murphy.
That'd be very different.
Yeah, very different movie. Cillian Murphy looks to be spectacular in this one, and already a Best Actor front runner, one of many. So I think he's going to be fantastic in this. I'm very excited to see him lead a big budget movie like this. It's going to be close to his first time. At least, he's done a big TV series on Netflix, but this is going to be his first big like movie, and it's going to be close to 3 hours.
He did a Netflix series? No, he didn't.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy on Netflix.
Oh, I thought you meant Nolan.
No,
Never mind.
No, that'd be awesome. Nolan probably never do a Netflix series. I can't picture that. But if Fincher can do it, Nolan probably could eventually down the line. You never know. But yeah, so everything I'm seeing about Oppenheimer just looks right up my alley, and I can't wait. Yeah.
All right. Who's next? Me or who is it?
Josh?
Me.
Oh.
What do you got here, Josh? What are you cooking?
What should I do with? For sure.
Oh, what to say? It's me. Oh.
Give me a few seconds.
This is the same man that wanted 6
prepared. It's fun.
We have some
movies. I just don't know which one to go with.
We have some cape shit that you could probably look at.
You don't want to watch some more
on these polls real quick.
Yeah, well, let me retweet some of these as well.
Okay.
There we go. Sweet. Oh wow, Mission Impossible catching them some steam. Those reactions helping me out.
Wow, bottoms in. How do you live, Dad?
Damn, our round 2 is like tied almost, like all 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. The Killer is a great pick for getting that for round 2. I was considering getting
those
that
round 3 pits are really good.
Yeah, really love those. That's gonna be a good one. So yeah, Oppenheimer. Josh gets the next one. Yeah, it's been a fun one so far. I think looking forward for me, there's a couple ones that I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to be picking, but I'm excited for at least. There's 2. One of them, the trailer didn't really sell me on, but I'm curious to see if you guys pick it. But a lot of other people were seeming very excited by it. There's another one. There's a couple good franchises coming out this fall that we have not picked yet. Maybe because again, they have that known factor for us.
You know what? I'm very curious to see. I haven't seen the first one. I'm gonna change that soon.
Oh,
but
wait.
I gotta go with a horror film, Insidious: Red Key.
Oh wow!
Damn! You're for your 5th?
Yeah. Nice, Insidious: The Red Key. I didn't know you're down deep with
the Red Door. The Red Door. That trailer was really good, and like Patrick Wilson directing. It has a similar visual style as James Wan's movies.
This Insidious 3, 4, 5. What is this?
I think it's 2, right? 3?
I think there's more than 3. I'm pretty sure
3. This is the 3rd one. No, wait, what? 5th is
no. There's like 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
There's 4. I think there's 4.
Yeah. Insidious Chapter 2, Insidious Chapter 3, Insidious: The Last Key, and now The Red Door. Holy shit!
Last Key was a week now. Wow. Okay. Are these good?
Are these good?
I've heard good things about the first one.
This is like the only horror movie we have for the rest of the year.
I think you should be fine if you watch the first 2 because both of them are James Wan. The first 2.
It's a direct sequel to 1, 2, and the 5th installment.
I think 3 and 4 seems to be like separate. I haven't seen these movies either. But
I don't care. The trailer looked cool, and it's a horror movie. And Patrick Wilson's first, it's his debut, right? Directorial debut. That's interesting.
Oh, you're picking 2 directorial debuts there. Ethan Coen, Patrick Wilson now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Patrick Wilson's other project coming out this December.
I mean, I might go in a different one.
But yeah, I'm a huge horror fan too. I remember last summer I finally caught up on Conjuring 2. or no, it was 2 summers ago. Whenever Conjuring 3 came out, I finally saw Conjuring 2. Then I saw Conjuring 3. I've not seen the Annabelle films, but I'm excited to get into the Insidious movies. Those are movies I have not seen because it came out in that era when I'm like, okay, that seems a bit too scary for me. But now, post Barbarian, I'm ready for anything. So I'm excited to see what the Insidious franchise is all about. And Nathan and I are going to be watching a lot, or not a lot, all of the Saw movies later this year as well.
Whoa! There's another Saw movie coming out this year.
Saw 10 coming out in October. Something like
Actually
that.
coming out. Oh, wow.
So
Also, there's another horror movie coming out. I want to say October.
Yeah,
Five Nights
but
at
like, does
Freddy's.
anyone?
oh,
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Sorry, Freddie, I'm good. But yeah, this looks Insidious. That's a good pick. Good horror pick. We don't. This is our only horror so far on this list.
Yeah,
Unless you want to count.
I gotta go with one horror film. Yeah.
Okay. Edgar with a fifth pick and a sixth pick now.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
let's see what you got.
Speaking
your
of
last
horror,
two picks right here. You're done with it?
no, it's not really horror, but like just the description of the movie from what I've heard about, like sounds really interesting, and I'm mostly basing this pick off of word of mouth because everybody who's seen this movie have said that it's excellent.
Oh,
and I really like
I know what you're going for here.
And I really like the cast, so I'm gonna go with Eileen.
I'll tell you
okay.
another one here. What's Eileen? What is this?
It's with Anne Hathaway. It's with
Thomasin
McKenzie.
I've heard
controversial.
I've heard divisive things about this.
Is this horror?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a drama.
So
no.
so here's the description. It's about a woman's friendship with a new coworker at the prison facility where she works, and it all takes a sinister turn. Like the relationship takes like a sinister turn. So
I've heard some interesting things about this movie. I think the ending is contentious, Josh.
Yeah,
in terms of
that's what I've heard.
But that's what you get for a lot of horror movies, right?
Yeah. I think Searchlight has this. I know one of them. I got picked up somewhere.
I believe so, actually.
It's Neon.
Neon. That made sense.
It's funny.
Okay.
I just watched. Watched part of Thomas McKenzie's Jojo Rabbit. My brother's first time watching that one as well. Love Jojo Rabbit. Love Thomas and McKenzie. So I'm very excited to see what she can do. Also, big fan of Thomasin in Last Night in Soho. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I liked it a lot. So yeah, Thomasin.
I love that movie. She's so
okay.
good.
Oh, I'm in a good crowd then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, one last thing. Like the cinematographer of this movie is Addie Wegner, who worked on The Power of the Dog, so it's gonna look great.
Ooh, I forgot about that. That's right.
Love Power of the Dog. So yeah, it's gonna look great. You have two fantastic actresses working side by side in Anne Hathaway and Thomasin McKenzie. So I've seen nothing. I probably wouldn't go in blind with this one. I've seen
that one still.
I saw the one still. I watched a review from the Oscar expert. That's about it.
Yeah.
So I want to go in as blind as possible.
Honestly, that might be the best movie of this round. I'm excited for it.
One last thing. The movie is being written by the writer who wrote Causeway from last year. So.
Ooh.
I still have not seen Causeway.
It is great.
Need to see Causeway.
And I have a sixth pick, huh? Oh, damn.
Yeah, you have a sixth pick. Great job.
Damn. Okay.
I did not see Eileen coming.
There's some I'm surprised no one has pitched so far.
Really?
There's a lot.
Are there? What do you guys?
Yeah.
What do you see that I don't
Some
see?
blockbusters, some smaller Weight films.
Do I want to just pick it and kill you guys with this pick? Take all the good shit.
What? Pick it, because I don't know what you're trying to pick.
Okay, let me see.
Would it make a certain Alden Diaz mad? Is it that movie?
Is there Avatar 3 coming out or something? What is this?
You know what? Since it's a wild card, I want to pick something that might be maybe good, maybe bad. Huh?
Oh, yeah, we're at 6 now. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're at 6.
Oh, I thought we were just doing an additional sits one. We're doing wild cards?
Sure. Why not?
All these are wild cards. You never know.
That's true. I mean, my fourth pick is a bit wild card.
God, I'm between two movies. Well, technically 3, but
okay, I'm so interested. What the hell are you guys thinking
Fuck. I'm just debating which one I think is gonna be better than the other one.
The holdover.
All right, let me just add another.
Yeah, take your
row.
time. I'm trying to look at other movies here. I'm like, what movies am I missing that you guys are
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
looking forward to?
The Maid too.
um,
Blue Beetle. You know with that one.
no, thank you.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm gonna. Okay. Ooh, I forgot about that movie. Oh my god.
There's one I want to pick, but I don't know if it comes out this year.
There's a few like that.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this movie mostly because I have read the book and it's not terrible. There's a chance the movie's actually bad,
That's interesting.
but the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Oh, you're done with it.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet. Okay, I knew someone was gonna pick that one. I
Yeah.
was curious.
I mean, the trailer was good.
I didn't dislike the trailer. I know a lot of people were like,
Yeah.
some people
I
were
know
making
it's
fun of
good.
it, but it looks good. I haven't finished the book. I'm like 2/3 in, but like so far from what I've like know about the story, it just seems like a very intriguing like arc for who eventually is gonna become President Snow. And if they really know how to play their cards well here, I think this could be a really good movie. My only worry is that it might feel a little bit rushed because there is a lot in that book. It is a pretty lengthy book, not super long, but it's I think it's maybe longer than the last one or even the first Hunger Games book.
Okay.
But yeah, like there's just a lot going on in this story, a lot of pieces moving, so it could turn out a mess. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. I think it could be good. It does a really good cast. Rachel
yeah,
Zegler, Hunter Schafer, Jason Schwartzman. Who's the main guy? Tom Blythe, Peter
Sure.
Dinklage.
Viola
Oh,
Davis.
Davis is in that movie.
Yeah,
Damn. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, it's a decent trailer. But then people love the trailer, so I was like, let me give it a second thought. And then I rewatched it. I'm like, okay, I see what people are saying about the trailer. It does look,
yeah.
it looks different than the other three. It has a different visual look to it. And I like what I've been hearing about the movie as well in terms of like they're not trying to replicate the trilogy; they're doing their own thing. I mean, it has their own
Yeah.
original story to it.
I think what might benefit this movie a lot is that a lot of the book, without going into spoilers, focuses way more on like the trainers, like back in the capital while the Hunger Games is happening, and like them trying to like get like people both like sending like food or water to the
Sponsorships.
participants. Yeah, so it is different, but yeah, like again, like I just really hope they they make it good. Francis Lawrence is coming back to this franchise since he hasn't directed a good movie since the last two Mockingjay
Catching
movies.
Fire.
Yeah,
Didn't he do
I
that one
didn't hate
Jennifer
Red
Lawrence?
Sparrow.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
didn't
like
hate Red
that.
Sparrow.
I didn't
I
like
thought it was
that.
mostly boring. I didn't think it
That
was
was
bad,
alright.
It was so boring. So boring.
and also he did a Slumberland with Jason Momoa on that.
Oh,
that was
right.
him? Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oof.
Oof.
What do I go with next?
So yeah, that
Do I
was
go with a
interesting.
monster film? Do I go with
Just a
a big
monster movie?
sci-fi movie? Or an
come on,
indie?
support Snyder.
Yeah, I was wondering if
That's
somebody
not the
was
one
gonna
I
go
was
for the,
thinking of. That's not the one I was thinking of.
I was thinking if somebody was going to go for the sci-fi movie that people were excited for, but it wasn't one that I'm.
I think
super
there's too much
looking forward
risky
to.
on that one.
It's
On
too
both
risky.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, those two. I love that.
That's a great poster, though. They have great
Great
posters.
poster. I love how we're talking around it. But
Also, one
Zack
of the best
Snyder.
posters I've seen in a while.
Zack
It's a
Snyder
great
has a
one.
great poster, and I love Snyder. Great passion. Solid
Are you to pitch
direction.
it? Should we say it? Because I'm not to pitch it.
I'm not picking it. No.
The creator? Yeah, that
creator.
poster is so good.
Yeah. Creator looks excellent. I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
I just
think-
I think
when I-
it's when it in the trailer when it cuts away to like the John David Washington scenes and like the big white like AI stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I'm interested in this.
Like it's so interesting, Josh, because I'm looking at it and visually it looks great. But
If it's like
story-wise,
low trials and like sci-fi shit, I'm
yeah,
in. But like
I'm
when it goes
in.
to like the
I
white
don't I
white
don't think the
environments, you know what I'm
story
talking
and
about,
the
right?
emotions gonna click in for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
it looks very like, oh, I gotta save the girl. Like it seems like tropes that are solid. Every filmmaker uses tropes, but it just seems like I've seen this movie before.
I'm still to
Hopefully, I
watch the
can.
fuck out of it
Elysium.
because like to support
Yeah.
original sci-fi is good. And we should do
Yeah,
that.
same. I'm always gonna see. I love a good
Yeah.
fall season sci-fi movie.
Especially the budget that was this big.
Yeah. Gareth Edwards, Rogue One, he's back.
Reminds me a lot of Elysium, this movie. Just the whole
It
concept of
does.
it.
Yeah.
Like
I think it'll be better.
The more of the trailer went on, I'm like, oh no. But I don't know. Hopefully, I'm surprised. Hopefully, I'm like, oh wait, I was totally wrong, and this story went in a different direction than I was expecting. Like, I see him sacrificing himself or whatever. But
Also, like when I was looking for pictures for Rebel Moon, like the picture that it's here, like behind this thing, the column. Let me see if I can take this out for a bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh. Oh wait.
I could do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
can
done?
do it. I was just thinking we're gonna take it out to show the picture behind it, but like it looks like they're using the volume, and it looks really cool.
oh, and Rebel Moon,
And Roman
Yeah.
probably.
yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, a lot of Rebel Moon also in terms of like similarities to Creator. It looks like great sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great sci-fi, great visuals. You're always going to know Snyder's going to deliver on the visuals. I just don't know if the story is going to be interesting. It's now confirmed to be a part 1 of a part 2. I'm like, we'll see how that works. Part
Is
1s
it?
are risky.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he confirmed that. Maybe I'm wrong. I know there's a
Are
different
we
version
gonna?
of the movie as well.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody interviews him with an AirPod mic, something.
Oh, that'd be really ballsy of them, wouldn't it? Anyways, Rebel Moon looks like not funny. It looks like a solid sci-fi adventure. Zack Snyder's Star Wars, as people have been saying. So hopefully it's good. This is Zack in that realm of like he gets all his technical freedom. He's on Netflix, he's on streaming. I didn't love not Army of the Dead. Is it called Army of the Dead?
I think so. I never
Yeah.
saw
Army
it.
of the Dead, yeah.
Yeah, Army of Thieves, Army of the Dead. I liked Army of the Dead. It was solid. I love a good zombie chaos and stuff. Character work wasn't the best, but it was a fun time. And instead of a sequel, that's probably never coming.
The movie was much better watching it in theaters than in streaming. I'll tell you that.
Oh, really?
And I like the movie.
I liked it in streaming. I thought it was a solid Saturday night movie. It's not one that I would like scream to see it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, all this vamping. Has Josh finally decided on his 6th pick?
I have 2 and I'm deciding between because there's one I really want to pick, but I don't think it's in this year.
What does it start with?
By Linklater.
Oh, that's not one I was going to pick.
Yeah, I
What was it called?
think you guys would go
Hitman?
for it. Yeah, it has stars Gwen Powell and Adria Arjona from Andor. A top working undercover is the most in-demand hitman in Houston breaks protocol in order to help a desperate woman escape her abusive boyfriend.
Ooh,
But it's
shit,
directed
that
by
sounds-
Linklater, which is really interesting.
Action comedy, Linklater. No
Like with
release
a
date.
can film that looks really good.
A can film that looks really good.
Or wait, I'm debating between 2 like they're like I know they're probably hit this year, but I don't know, and they're from 2 women directors.
What is the first letter of the one you're thinking of? Is it S?
P and S.
Hmm.
I'm deciding between 2.
One starts with P, one starts with S. You're saying?
Yeah.
I'm
sure you know
picking
the
the
S
one
one.
that starts with the S.
Okay, I'll do the other one then for you, Evan.
But we don't know if these movies are coming out this year.
I think they
So-
will. I think they will.
Okay. I don't know.
I
what
mean,
the P one
Amazon
is,
needs
What's
a
the
film
P
for this
one?
year. I will say it. I'm excited for it.
Okay,
Priscilla by Sofia Coppola.
Priscilla. Talk to me about it. What's it about?
The Elvis biopic in the perspective
Yes!
of his wife.
Okay, I remember now.
Yeah, it's Kaylee Spaney playing Priscilla Presley, Jacob Elordi playing Elvis. I think it's
Oh,
be
interesting.
very different than the Elvis biopic we just got with
Mm-hmm.
from Baz Luhrmann. It's
Yeah.
very different. Sofia Coppola is much more of a muted filmmaker and very much grounded and very like it's a bit more of a drama biopic. and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just like a very interesting movie. Did this
It's
play at
A24.
Cannes already?
No, it would probably be like a big fall festival movie.
Seems like a fall festival movie. Hopefully, it comes out this year. 'Cause, yeah,
I just
I'm
watched
not sure.
Lost in Translation for the first time from Sofia Coppola.
I've not seen
so
Lost in Translation.
That
yeah.
movie's fantastic.
But yeah, this one seems interesting. I've still
Yeah.
yet to see Austin Butler's Elvis. Not
I
interesting.
think there'll be two very different movies, which is I think why I think this one will break out as well as big as it could be.
What has Kaylee Spaney also been in? She sounds familiar.
She was in Mayor of Easttown. She was the
Yes,
one who
daughter,
the friend
right?
who died.
Or a friend? Okay, never mind.
The girl who died was her with like
Was
the
her. Okay.
yeah. Then she's in a film I really liked, How It Ends from Zoe Lister-Jones.
Is she a singer too? Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm looking at her Instagram. But okay.
She's in the Fede Alvarez Alien film coming up.
Oh
So we
yes,
did
that's
that.
also what I've heard about. Coming out next fall, August. That sounds fun. Hopefully, that's gonna be in our next draft, maybe.
Maybe.
Or
Yeah, I think
maybe
this one
after
would be pretty good. Sofia Coppola is a great director,
that. Exactly.
and I'm very interested in it.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. I forgot that was coming out. But yeah, look.
Then are you going with the other one? I was
Are you thinking of Saltburn?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have to go with Saltburn. I mean, I don't know if it's coming out this year, but everything I'm hearing about this looks like
Amazon needs
fantastic.
Air's not going to be their pitch. They need something else.
They need some. They need some
And
air. in the
I
oxygen.
didn't love Promising Young Woman. I think that movie aged pretty badly in my mind.
Oh wow!
But I do think the direction was really good, and I think she has a lot of promise as a director, and the cast is fantastic.
Agreed. I haven't rewatched Promising Young Woman, but when I saw it for the first time, I absolutely loved it. I adored it. The
I still
ending,
think the ending works as well.
I would never. But yeah, I can totally understand that. I totally understand. That. But when I saw it, it was in a packed crowd, and the gasps in that audience when we realized what was happening, we were like, "Oh!"
It's a shocker of an ending. Yeah.
It is a ballsy, risky ending, but I liked it. It was very interesting. It took me a while to think about it, but I ended up really liking it. Would I have had the balls to do that? Probably not. But I like the risk. It was a swing, and I respect it. Overall, though, I love Promising Young Woman. I thought it was a very ingenious kind of movie. But going towards Saltburn.
Oh, Jacob Elordi's in this one too.
Exactly right. Yeah. Jacob Elordi's in this, and I love Jacob. He's great in he is great in Euphoria.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Probably one of my favorite characters in the show. He's just
Barry Keoghan, Rosamund Pike, which I think will be a big awards player.
Rosamund Pike. I'm hearing
people said test ratings. This is Barry Keoghan's like showcase movie,
which is everything I need to hear because Barry's my guy.
Yeah.
Barry's fantastic, very driven actor. Is there a synopsis yet for this movie?
College student develops an obsession with his affluent classmate. Affluent.
That's it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All the notes. Yeah. Thank you, Letterboxd. But yeah, again, Emerald Fennell is directing this. As Josh said, we have Barry Keoghan, Jacob Elordi, and Rosamund Pike.
Carey Mulligan.
Carey Mulligan
also.
Carey Mulligan is one of my favorite actresses ever. She's just always delivering.
Yeah.
I loved her in last year's Fabelmans. She was also the one in Casey Affleck's movie. What was it called? Was that her in
what?
Shoot. Manchester by the Sea. Was that her?
That was Michelle Williams.
That was Michelle Williams. Whoops. Never mind.
But she's great in
Michelle Williams is great there. But yeah. Carey Mulligan is great. Wildlife. Paul Dano, yeah. I just love Carey Mulligan so much. And Rosamund Pike, I've been a huge fan. Ever since I saw Gone Girl, I'm like, this woman deserves everything. I'm still shocked she didn't win for Gone Girl. But yeah, I love Rosamund Pike and everything. Emerald Fennell, her second movie. Hopefully, this sticks to landing. Hopefully,
hopefully it's not a sophomore slump. We'll see.
Yeah, so we shall see. So now we have Countess.
Let me put the pull up real quick. Then I'll
whose turn is
wheel.
We're gonna
the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see who we pick here to destroy. Which movie's going to stink? Yeah, counters again for the audience. This is movies that we think aren't going to be that good.
So we're giving them to each other to bring down each other's lists.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The first one was Evan, right? So he gets to pick first, like spin the wheel first.
Yep. All right, let me bring it up.
Yeah, so it's going to be between Josh and Edgar, for me at least.
All right.
Yeah, this can. Let me think. Yeah, shit. I should probably think of the.
Do you want to
movie
think
one.
first before we spin? Because I need to think
Um,
too.
Which movie's gonna stink? Let me look at my list again.
I mean, there's some obvious ones, but I'm
Really?
like trying to look at the bottom of the barrel to give you guys.
Oh, duh. Yeah. What am I thinking of? Yeah, there's some obvious ones in here, but I want to go with the sneaky bad pick. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because yeah, you're right. There are some easy ones, especially one that had a trailer today.
Wait, really? What trailer came out today? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
As of this recording.
Tries to have a movie no one's fucking heard of.
Yeah, I mean, if you never heard of it, it could be good. Oh boy, yeah, I'm comfortable.
I was hoping one of you for a summer one would do Book Club.
Classic Mother's Day movie. Right, Mother's Day already happened. Did Mother's Day already happen?
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah, I already did. Bad son.
So many holidays. I did something because Mother's Day comes around at the same time my mom's birthday. So, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. I know which one I'm going with.
So yeah, spin the wheel. I'm ready.
All right.
Pull the lever, Kronk. That's the Emperor's New Groove reference, everybody.
Edgar.
No! All right.
You're doing Edgar.
I mean,
Loser.
I don't think I won. I don't think I won.
It's basic. It's basic, but I gotta go with Ocean to Ocean Worldwide. I mean,
You got to go with it?
this could be. The funny thing is, Edgar, this could be actually really good. I mean, it's James Wan.
Oh, don't do that.
It's James Wan, right?
It is James.
Everything we have heard, it's terrible. Like, there's
But I
rumors
have to
that
go with
they might
Aquaman.
even not like release it at this point.
Oh man, just seeing that post-credit scene in the Flash, I'm like, oh man, I'm not excited for Aquaman at all.
There's a post-credit scene for it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's awful. It's just spoiler alert: Flash and Aquaman.
Hey, no. I'm gonna watch it.
You're gonna watch the Flash? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not great, but anyways, I think Aquaman's going to be. I mean, again, didn't James Wan just come out with *Malignant*? Was that James Wan film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a good director.
And he
He's
produced
great.
Megan.
He's fantastic. But Aquaman was a dud. I did not like Aquaman at all.
Sam.
Aquaman 2 could it be more of the same? Is it gonna be worse than the first one? Like this is gonna be interesting to me. So we shall see. But I think my counter has to be Aquaman. I mean, this one seems a bit more globetrotty than even more so than the first one. What I've heard, we're gonna have an interesting dynamic between Aquaman and his brother. What's his name?
Okay.
Orm, Patrick Wilson. So they have that dynamic. Presumably, it was going to be more so of Aquaman and Mera, but now they transitioned it to be Aquaman and Orm doing a lot of the globetrotting with Mera coming along as well, maybe the third wheel. But yeah, I'm not hearing the best things about Aquaman. I don't like the first one. I don't even know if Pitbull's attached. If he is, even better. So we'll see. We shall see.
So this means I have to give Evan one. Then Edgar gives Evan, or Edgar gives me one. If I'm doing math correctly.
What do you mean?
Or you can just spin the wheel again.
Spin the wheel
Oh wait,
again?
no.
No, because like
no,
Edgar
I
already
think-
has
no.
one.
Yeah. No, he's
So
right.
now
He's right.
it's so I have to give Evan one. Evan has to do
Or I can
me
spin the
one,
wheel.
No. But someone can't have two.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Or no, yeah, Edgar, if
Ignore
you
me.
wanna,
Yeah, because
wait, no.
Edgar has to choose
Yeah.
between me and you, right?
Yeah.
So Edgar
No,
has two choices,
because
or Josh has two choices. Whoever's going.
no, because if that happens, I would not have if he chose you.
Yeah,
Evan,
yeah.
I would not be able to give
He's
it
right.
to anyone.
Just give me whatever you want.
Edgar, put yours down on the board.
All right.
Yeah, my counter for him is Aquaman. It's pretty
Very
easy,
good.
but again,
What's
I
what's
would
it
not.
called?
Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom, I think.
Yeah. Have a good one for you.
Sure. All right.
Evan, you're getting Whitebird.
No shit! Oh shit! The Nazi movie.
A
Wait,
Wonder
what?
Story.
Wonder Story. Oh man!
I think they dropped the subtitle and it's just Whitebird now.
This is just Viper, the Nazi
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. I saw this trailer recently. What was I in front of?
It's a bad trailer.
Awful trailer. Holy shit! How did this movie not come out yet, motherfucker? Wow.
All right, Edgar, what's yours for mine?
Viper. That looks awful.
Wait, let me find how the fuck you. Okay, it's even dumber than I thought. The title. Okay, I am giving you.
Oh, this.
Oof. I was considering this one for. I was considering this one for Edgar. Legit. I was considering this. I went with Aquaman. Explainable is probably going to be even worse. That trailer, holy shit,
I
that
haven't
was
seen
bad.
Somebody-
one of these movies.
Somebody
Oh.
save Megan Fox from there.
Somebody saved Megan.
She's in that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ooh,
she's gonna be in
like,
it.
gonna be having sex with Jason Statham. I'm like, what is happening?
what?
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, and it's even
Sometimes-
like sadder because her last movie was actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
one
no,
on-
Until Death was great. Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that was fine. But yeah, this I actually I enjoyed the first two.
2 is
Like,
good.
2 is solid. 3's the one with Mel, right?
It's the
Um,
PG-13 one. Yeah, I don't know why they made it a PG-13
It
Expendables.
ruins the whole movie. And usually I'm not like ratings or whatever, but the rating actually did legit ruin the kind of like the movie. And I'm yet to see the unrated cut. So yeah, not a huge fan of. But yeah, I'm right though. That was the one with Mel Gibson, the third one.
I think so. Yeah, Kelsey Grammer as well.
Kelsey Grammer. I'm not a huge Mel fan for obvious reasons. So that stuck. And then the movie
Is
as
it
a
The Lost
whole
Kingdom?
was just very awful. 3 was awful. 2 was, like Edgar said, surprisingly solid. And the first one is like, okay.
Kind
First one's okay.
Yeah.
Second one's very solid. Fun time.
They
Third
really
one.
put the 4 instead of the
Yeah.
A.
Yeah, they did. It's legit. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I'm so sorry I got Whitebird. How did yeah.
I didn't know who I was gonna get, so I was like, I'm kind of glad that I got the last spot because I almost gave you one of you guys, and I think it would have been a bad choice in the end because it could be good, but I don't think it's gonna be good because I haven't heard good things about it. But I almost gave one of you guys David Gordon Green's The Exorcist.
Oh,
Is that coming out this year?
it's coming out this year. Yeah, there's been
Supposed to.
numerous test
I don't think
screenings for
so.
this one.
I doubt it.
I think it is. There's been numerous test screenings. People
I
have been
just
saying.
think that could be good though, right?
I've been hearing
It
bad
could be
things.
good,
Oh, really?
but
I've been hearing like it's bad. They had to re-edit it, and that was okay. Then they go back and also re-edit it again. So I'm hearing mixed things already, and just based off of test screenings. But yeah, we shall.
Not great.
We shall see. Yeah. What other movies were you guys thinking of outside of your top 5 here? Or top 6, I mean?
Maestro was one I was like contemplating a lot. Bradley
Maestro,
Cooper's sophomore directorial film.
I
I
legit.
almost
Oh, sorry. You go.
no go for it. I'm looking.
I was legit going to pick the Marvels. I'm actually looking
Yeah.
forward to the Marvels.
I think it was
I
good. Yeah.
I like Nia DaCosta a lot. She's a great person. I liked the direction in her last horror movie.
Candyman is great. I
Um,
don't know if it was first film. The film before that, Lost or Little Woods was really good too. With
Oh, I need to see that. Tessa
Tessa
Thompson, right?
Thompson and Lily James.
I heard
Great
that's
movie.
really good. But yeah, and the trailer just looks a lot of fun. I love Kamala. She's like one of my favorite new MCU characters in the past couple of years. She's great. Her teaming up with Captain Marvel and everything like that. It looks like a very fun movie. So I was very much considering that between that and Oppenheimer, but I chose Oppenheimer because I'm more confident in Oppenheimer. But yeah, That's kind of, and we already mentioned like I was
I
considering the creator, but yeah.
Creator.
I almost picked I Used to Be Funny.
That's the other Rachel Sennett movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah. Arjun gave it
Great
2 stars.
poster, by the
I don't
way.
know.
It used to be funny.
Yeah. The Cannes film I was talking about was May December from Todd Haynes.
Yeah, I'm shocked nobody got that.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited for that one. Oh, it sounds really good. It sounds a lot like wackier than I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be
from
like
the
a
reviews.
comedy drama, but yeah, it sounds a bit more wackier than even I thought. So yeah, I've heard a lot of.
Also, another Cannes film, The Zone of Interest from Jonathan Glazer. That's just way too heavy.
That just
for this
seems
list.
way too heavy. I remember when Oscar was initially talking about that back in January. I'm like, this sounds like an awful idea. Who's gonna like that one? But then it's getting buzz reviews, and it sounds very experimental.
It's gonna be like best picture for sure.
I think I'll see it, but I don't know how I'll feel about it. We'll see. I've been hearing
The big other musical I was thinking was The Color Purple, but that trailer didn't wow me, so I don't know.
The Color Purple, I love the OG movie. Fantastic. I grew up watching that. My mom loves it. But yeah, this is based off of the play. I heard the play is great, and this is a movie adaptation of the play. So it kind of surprised people, surprised me as well. But I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be good. That's all I got to say. Trying to think of other movies I was thinking about here.
Napoleon,
Wish would have been another solid.
Wish, I like.
Wish, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wish I was also considering. It was legit on my list here of possible movies to pick from. I have The Marvels, The Creator, Hunger Games, The Wish, and Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have picked it personally, but after seeing the trailer earlier today before the blackening as well, I'm very intrigued by The Nun 2. Because I don't like the first one, but it looks very solid. Like that trailer is actually pretty good. So
yeah, I remember seeing the trailer. I'm like, I guess I have to watch the first one now because I've heard good things about Nun 2, and I've seen via the trailer that it looks pretty solid. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to add The Nun to my horror watch list for the summer.
There's also Net Stole Wins, but like I don't think anyone's excited for that movie anymore.
I'm not excited for it, but it looks really good. Taika's back. We got Michael Fassbender. The trailer looks like people
it's
have
been
saying
so long since
Ted
we
Lasso
first heard
or
about
something.
it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be
It's not really
surprised.
its fault though. It's not the movie's fault. Yeah.
So yeah, it's Taika outside of Thor, and I think it looks very fun, funny, very Taika-ish. So here's hoping it's good.
There's also some other movies that I was thinking that like I'm not sure they'll make this year, like Dumb Money from Craig Gillespie.
Dumb Money,
which is about like the GameStop stock crisis.
Yeah, that's a big cast, doesn't it?
With Paul Dano, Vincent D'Onofrio, Sebastian Stan, Shailene Woodley, Seth Rogen, Pete Davidson. Good cast.
Also, speaking of Oscar potential movies, The Holdovers sounds
I've
pretty
seen
good.
that too, yeah.
Paul Giamatti and some other people.
Alexander Payne.
It's just I don't know too much about it. Alexander Payne's last movie was that Shrinking movie. What was it called?
Downsizing.
Downsizing, which looked awful. Never saw it. So I wasn't super excited for it. That's why I didn't pick it. But it has potential.
Also, The Book of Clarence from James Samuel, if that comes out this year, would be really
sequel
good.
to Book of Eli?
It's the follow-up, The Harder They Fall, same director.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Banger.
That's a great.
Starring Lakeith Stanfield, Benedict Cumberbatch, Caleb McLaughlin, James McAvoy, David Oyelowo,
Oh shit!
Alfred Woodard, R.J. Seiler, Tiana Taylor.
What's the tentative
He's
release date?
cooking.
Is it just 2023?
It's like the biblical epic too.
Oh, I see it. September. Okay. Wow.
Wait, it's coming out in September?
That's what it says. September 22nd.
Oh, okay. I should know that.
Holy shit! Yeah,
I think that's also a risky one because like it's
Exactly.
a sophomore feature.
Yeah, just not fully confident about it. But man,
Civil
so-
War also from Alex Darwin, but I don't know if
is it
that's coming out
Civil
this year.
War?
Yeah, his next movie,
Alex
Darwin's next movie.
Oh wow,
It's Modern Annihilation. Yeah.
I haven't seen.
I almost
last
considered also for animation the Chicken Run sequel, just because I don't.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Ooh.
I was thinking about Nimona too.
I should have went with Nimona or Chicken Run.
Yeah.
Oh
same with that.
man, but yeah, I wanted to go with Stop Burn because I wanted to go with the unknown. But yeah, Chicken Run and that looks Nimona
That-
looks very good.
That title is very funny. Dawn of the Nuggets.
Mhm.
Perfect title.
Ooh, I forgot about this movie.
I gotta rewatch
Strangers,
it.
starring Andrew Scott and Paul Mescal and Tor Foley. If that comes
Mm.
out.
Fantastic Four is Paul Mescal.
We had some good movies in this last half. It's been a
Mhm.
good year.
This can be
Better than the summer, some might say.
Yeah, probably.
No.
The summer has
Barbie,
Past
Oppenheimer.
Lives.
Dune makes everything
our
better.
three-
Than anything.
That's true.
What?
Dune makes everything better than whatever.
For
so.
sure. Dune. I knew that was gonna be Edgar's first.
We have some
pick.
good lists though
Yeah.
that we made.
Great list. I'm very happy about.
I have-
this.
Some
I had to
variety
redeem
there.
myself after the box office draft. I'm getting cooked over there.
I forgot what your list was. Let me go check.
He had Barbie,
Let me bring it up. Let me bring it
Flash,
up. Actually.
Transformers,
Fast X,
Fast
Indiana
X.
Jones.
Oof.
The fact that he's doing good overseas, not so much.
Funny
Hmm.
enough, I think I might get a shot with my wild pick. Even though I think last time that I checked, it isn't tracking that well. But I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. But I picked No Hard Feelings for my wild card.
That's a
And
good
I
pick.
think that has a shot.
I fucked up. I chose Elemental as my fifth pick. My wild card being Blue Beetle. I'm like, oh no.
I mean,
So
I
hopefully-
think Blue Beetle's the flop also.
Hopefully Elemental has legs. Hopefully Blue Beetle can recover. the mess.
Man, what even bad? These are some rough fits.
Yeah,
I was thinking
This
more
summer's not
so-
going like it's not a big box office summer yet.
it's weird that the spring has had like a better run
Yeah.
at the box office than the summer.
'Cause almost
so
all
far.
of these that come out have like done worse in projections.
Because the spring ones didn't have huge box offices besides Dungeons and Dragons to compare to.
Mhm.
Because even though like John Wick followed by Creed followed by
Scream.
like those were back to back to back, and they weren't
Mario.
posting Mario. They weren't posting big numbers besides Mario, but they were doing well compared to their budget. These movies
Yeah.
are doing decently well. Little Mermaid's doing.
I
good
still think
domestically.
Indiana Jones to crush now that like better reviews are coming out.
I'm
Better
thinking
word of mouth.
for indie, I'm still thinking 70 to 80 in between that.
Yeah.
In between there.
I also
What did
think
Transformers do?
I think it barely cracked 200 at the worldwide box office this past
Oof.
weekend.
Transformers did 60 million opening weekend, and now it dropped
Oof.
to 20. last week.
Yeah, the thing with Indiana Jones is that I feel like the target audience for that movie is like older folks, and I don't really see like older people like
Yeah, going to the
pre-ordering their
cinema.
tickets. No, like pre-ordering their tickets online. So I'm hoping that they buy their tickets like on the day off, and
It
like
could be
that,
walk-
like,
Probably,
helps.
yeah.
Walk in heavy for that film, for sure. But yeah, I was mostly leaning towards domestic with mine. I think I've done a pretty nice job. Elemental, I kind of dropped the ball because I remember saying even during the podcast, I was like, Elemental, what I'm looking for is 30 to 40 million, and then it will leg it out. But it's even doing less than that. So hopefully,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it will do well leg wise due to Spider-Verse overperforming. And Blue Beetle, I'm worried. If the Flash can't even hit like, if the Flash is getting 55, Blue Beetle is at
Blue
most
Beetle's
getting
gonna
like
flop hard. I've been saying
35,
it.
32. But maybe you can leg it out in August. Maybe you can have a Shang-Chi run. You never know. Anyways, that's wishful thinking. I know. But yeah, this was fun. I love doing this draft.
We got
So
some good lists here.
I really want to do one for the first half of 2024.
Oh, we're definitely doing it. Yeah.
So that seems exciting, and hopefully, my counter of Whitebird doesn't destroy me because that movie's going to make $10.
I was a good pick, right?
Yeah, that's great. That movie's going to suck. It looks bad. Like, what's the audience for Whitebird?
Moms, old
Like,
ladies.
Again, if audience people have stuck around this long, Whitebird is mostly about like her telling her grandson
That trailer is
like,
wild.
you shouldn't be a bully, and then let me tell you about my history and that she met like another Jewish person during the
And
Holocaust.
she bullied him.
She bullied him. It was weird. But then they found love. It's like, what is going on?
And it's Helen Mirren. No,
It's
is it
Helen
Judy
Mirren.
Dench or Helen Mirren? It's one of the two.
I think Helen Mirren. So yeah, it looks like a total whiplash of that movie. Expendables looks like even worse than I was expecting. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like it looks straight to DVD, but they're releasing it in theaters.
I think Aquaman could be the best out of those three.
I know. As soon as I said Aquaman, I was like,
Yeah.
actually, it could be good because again, it's James Wan, It's not going to be awful, but maybe it is because I think Aquaman 1 is bad, but there's some people that really like Aquaman 1. So it depends, of course, the flavor of the week. We shall see.
$1 billion movie too.
Yeah, is Aquaman going to have that good of a box office run compared to the last one? The last one just blew up.
It's coming out bad time. Well, maybe not a bad time for white superhero movies, but
no. I mean, if it's good, it's going to do good. If it's good, it's going to do good. I mean, at least Batman came out last year to 150 million. I mean, Aquaman's not Batman, of course, yeah. But if Aquaman's good, we could have another good run.
How much did the Batman open to?
Like 150, right?
That's crazy for a 3-hour radar movie.
Yeah.
Damn,
that's wild.
It was big. Let me double check.
But anyway, I don't know if you. What else we have?
That's it. Those are lists.
134 last week.
Go vote. Let's bring up the polls for not be on the
polls. Vote. But yeah, I like our list. I like. I thought Josh was gonna go for bottoms. I thought you were more excited for that one than me.
I don't know. I'm excited for it, but not like top 5.
Okay.
Nobody picks Strays.
Our round 2 is tied. That's crazy.
No, Strays looks horrible.
Strays looks bad. Yeah, I forgot about that movie.
It is the same.
I think round 3 is our best round. Those
round
are
3 looks
banners.
You guys really convinced me on Wonka. I thought it was gonna be like a fine December movie, but
it's to be a
sold me on it. So we shall see it. Yeah. Look at that red door. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Good fall. Not James Cameron.
All right, let's round out. Evan, where do people find you?
Find me on Twitter, Harris EV9. Last night at 5:01 a.m., I finally finished Star Wars: The Path of Vengeance, the final book in the High Republic Phase 2.
Okay.
I loved it.
At 5 a.m.
5 a.m. I know. My bedtime is awful this summer.
And y'all did me shit.
Yes. I'm going to bed at 5:30 like every night. It's not great, Bob.
But he's up early. So.
But yeah, I wake up around like 9, 10.
How many hours of sleep do you get? Like 3 or 4?
But then I go back to sleep. I wake up. I go back to sleep. I wake up. I got out of the bed today like, around 2 p.m. So yeah, that's my journey.
It is summer for you, so I respect it.
Summer. Not teaching anymore. It's freedom. But yeah, I'm having a great summer so far. Star Wars is great. Secret Invasion comes out this week.
Tomorrow. That's right.
The Emilia Clarke show. That's the only way we know that.
As they say.
Nathan and I will be doing reviews about that every week on My Cup of Tea. But also, if people aren't watching Silo on Apple TV,
I need to watch it. I
am screaming from the hilltops. This show is great. It's fantastic. It's a sci-fi drama. Don't go in expecting, action. It's a great sci-fi drama. I love it. I've sold a couple of my friends on it as well. They loved it as well. Apple TV is cooking. It's great. And, is this the week of the Bear? Is this the week?
It is. Yeah, Thursday.
Sweet. So, yeah.
All at once, right? It's dropping all at once. What is this trying to dumb?
Everything everywhere. So, yeah, I'm excited. That's where I can find me, though. Harris EV9.
And Edgar.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, all the good stuff at ETG. You can find some of my work, a Loud and Clear reviews. I recently interviewed Xavier De Leon's. He's a cinematographer. He worked for the movie Marinette. Pretty good biopic, a soccer sports biopic. And what else? I've been watching the show also in Apple TV, which is surprisingly good. I don't think I've seen a lot of people talk about it. With Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne.
I needed to watch it. You like
it's
it?
really good.
It's
really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was just checking right now. Like I was just wondering, like other like critics or whatever, and it has like a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
nice.
Seth Rogen always killing it. Great guy.
Isn't he writing the TMNT movie?
Yep, he's doing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, that's it for me.
And you'd find me on Twitter at Josh D. Woodbury. And you can find the show at WHFG Podcast on Instagram and Twitter for updates, announcements, and our polls to vote. Fun way to stay engaged with us. Next episode will be top 10 way to see sequels next week,
Ew.
right before Indiana Jones 5,
Sweet.
which will be a fun one. Then our monthly recap, what we watched in June 2023, which will be a fun one as well.
You get to see past
So,
lives, motherfucker.
I'm seeing it tonight.
Wow, tonight.
Seeing Elemental and Past Lives double feature tonight.
Nice. Congrats.
I might watch it tomorrow. No, Wednesday. And I'm gonna watch probably The Flash tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of funny that I watched Elemental and The Blackening before I even watch The Flash. But,
I'm
yeah.
probably to see it this weekend too.
Yeah, I'm
it
seeing-
has another weekend premium format
Yeah.
because nothing's coming out. So
Seen Elemental on Wednesday, and then No Hard Feelings on Friday. But yeah,
I forgot that.
That makes The Flash's run even worse because it really had time to like develop an audience and it just
No Hard Feelings.
And
If it's
That
great,
and Indiana Jones the week after.
yeah.
I can see No Hard Feelings doing like getting number one above The Flash if it drops off big time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Every time the trailer plays, everybody goes crazy for it.
Yeah, it's a great trailer. But okay.
But yeah, that's our show. Where Heartbreak feels good. Let me bring goodbye, everyone. No, not the one. Not that one.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.